Good morning, City Sanctuary family. My name is Carol Mitchell, and I am a part of your family. I know many of you, but not all of you, but I'd like to know all of you. And I just want to share this morning a short story, a testimony of how goodness God is, obeying God, and maybe an encouragement. I started the City Sanctuary 4 years ago, and I actually moved to Florida because I knew I was coming to this church. I knew Len and Louise Gibson. I came here. God spoke to me. He said, I need you to start a new life, and I moved to City Sanctuary Church. And the first thing I did was start Friday morning at Intercessory Prayer Group. And that is a group where we just pray for this body. In that group, we also can feel Pastor Mark's heart. When Pastor Mark shared his vision for the renovation for the generation, we have been praying city, and it has been a hard path. But you know, something I want to share with you. Pastor Mark loves this body. I've had a lot of preachers in my 60 years of being a Christian. I've never had a preacher that had such a pastor's heart. Pastor Mark cares for us. He loves us, and he has had a long path. But look at this beautiful sanctuary that we have. So I gave money and did monthly. And then he came and he said, we need to follow this up. We need to make one last to finish it. And so I went and I prayed, and God gave me an amount to give. And I thought, okay, that's a pretty good amount. And I went to write the check before I went to the financial dinner. And God said, and now I want you to double that. And I kind of was like, whoa, but that's faith. And when God tells you, obey. So I wrote that check out. And I had peace, and that's how I knew it was God. And I went to the banquet, and I watched Pastor Mark, as always, smiling, encouraging everyone. And I thought, you know, who encourages Pastor Mark? So I went over, and I said, Pastor Mark, I want you to know that when I prayed about an amount, God told me to double it. And I'm telling you that because I want you to know God is speaking to your body. They're speaking to people. And it really, I hope, encouraged him, because I've been a leader, and it gets very discouraging sometimes. So afterwards, I wanted to share, and I'm praying that you will really sit down and you'll ask God what to give. And maybe he'll say double it or triple it. Do whatever, but here's the thing. We need to have 100% of this family give, whatever that amount is, because you know what? This is our time. Reward is on the other side of obedience. And I believe when we are done, what God is going to do in this church is going to be amazing. And I want you all to share in it. So as I thought about today, I said, Lord, what would I send? What would I say finally? And this is it. Let's get it done.